So we're going to go through this, and the thing that some of the things, the distinctions that I want to point out with respect to the previous paid ad manager and the new one. And oh, by the way, people who ran ads through the previous paid ad manager were getting leads as well. There are just certainly some improvements that have happened with this new paid ad manager, and it's a structure that gives us the capability to add in additional channels in the future, where it was a little more difficult to do that previously. So some of the benefits of the new paid ad manager, which we'll look at in a minute. There are more channels through which we can actually run ads. So we could run ads through Facebook and Instagram previously. You can still do that. You could not run through, for a while now, you haven't been able to run through Google. We can run ads through Google again. We did take away Twitter because Twitter, frankly, was not really effective at all. Or X, what's it called now? What did it just change to? I can't. Whatever it's changed to, nonetheless, not effective, so taken away. So right now it's Google, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, and Google. There is also in the roadmap, and I hope that this is going to be added before the end of the year. They're going to be adding TikTok in as well as a new channel, so we'll be able to advertise on TikTok as well. There are also more ad types, and we'll talk about those in a minute, what those are. Really easy to use to create an ad, and we'll walk through that. And then there are a few AI-powered features that you'll see when we go into the ad creation portion of this. When you're creating, for example, a listing ad for Facebook and Instagram, and you want to create that ad copy that's going to appear on the Facebook ad, you can write it yourself, or there are some AI features as well that can suggest copy for that ad and for the headline. And we'll see that as we go through the paid ad manager. I'm going to mention just two other things as well, which is if you ran ads previously and you canceled an ad while it was in flight, what happened was you pay for the ad up front, you still pay for the ad up front. Based on what your budget is. But what happened previously was that you got a credit, right, that you would hold on to and then use for your next ad. Now, if you cancel an ad in flight, you will get actually a refund back to your card for whatever portion of the budget was not used. There's a small service fee that comes out of that for managing the cancellation, but for the most part, you get refunded back whatever's left on the budget on the ad. Then the second thing that's really good is that if you ran an ad previously and you felt like it wasn't performing and you wanted to make some change to it, maybe it was a listing ad, you want to change the image, you want to change the text, there was no way to change the ad in flight, the content of the ad in flight. You had to just stop and cancel the ad and create a new one. Now you can go into the ad that's in flight and edit that to something, to change the image or change the copy if you want to, and you can and then save it, and it will change on the fly when the campaign is running. And one other thing is you can actually, if you want to put multiple geographies around which or to which you want to target the ad, you can do that in this new paid ad manager as well. So lots of good stuff coming here. All right.
I think another big difference too is that you can start ads same day now, correct?
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true too. You had to previously it defaulted to the next day, and now it defaults to today. Now, if you're creating the ad late at night, it may take an hour or two for it to get approved and then roll over. But if you're doing it during the day, typically it's going to start during that day. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Cameron. Is YouTube something that has been explored? I think that they have looked into it. It's not on the roadmap as far as I know, Emilio. But ideas.kw.com, by all means, feel free to submit that in if that's something that you would like to see as part of the ad manager. All good? Cool. So again, this is what we're going to go through today. And I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to jump over to my... All right. So everybody can see my command? Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Any questions so far, actually, before we get going here? LinkedIn, I saw a question about LinkedIn as well. That's another one, more so frankly than YouTube, that I've heard people requesting. I don't know that that's on the roadmap. Again, I would highly suggest, yeah, Cameron just put it up there, ideas.kw.com, which it's, the YouTube one is there and you can actually vote that one up. And then LinkedIn is another one that I've heard people requesting as well, but I don't think it's on the roadmap right now. TikTok is definitely the next one.